What's up, and welcome to Nighttime at the Nerd Bar, episode 188, and Happy New Year! Woo-hoo!
Happy New Year! We are back!
Woo! Yeah, that Monday energy after the holidays. I hope y'all are doing well, all things considered, and we are happy to be back with you. Wonky, but we're happy to be here, and hope you all had a great holiday break. Leave a comment, let us know anything fun you did over the holidays or any cool movies, shows, anime that you've watched. Please let us know. Let's get into introductions. Hello. Oh my goodness, why are the banners not up? Hold on.
So the fun part of coming back after about a month of not doing this is that sometimes the program we like to use updates and changes settings and does other things, and there they are. Sometimes it gets real fun. And then we get to come in and go, why is everything real fun? And yeah.
Hello.
Everything's real fun. Big fun. Whole
I'm
family.
Carrie Lane.
And I'm Katie Cullen.
Oh, good lordy. Man, yeah, so that's Mondays, right? And after breaks, yes. We're doing this live. If you're watching live, please join us over in the live chat. And if you're watching later, awesome, comment down below. Real quick, we'll take a look over the live chat. Welcome back. We got Gigaderek screaming into the void. Ah, we feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I had
heard, felt, seen.
Yeah. I had wrote like we're gonna be starting soon. We get Noah Lara saying soon. Yes, it's now started. Thank you, appreciate that.
I'm back in my Overwatch League days. There was a player on one of the teams whose gamer tag was soon, and so every time he'd come out, we were all soon. So just yeah, he does Valorant now.
And then if you are new here, lineup is we're going to be doing some anime news and announcements or any other kind of pop culture cool stuff going on. Then we will go into covering our shows that we're covering. We got some season finale, so we'll be talking about that for this episode, as well as after that we have recommendations for other things for you to check out and so much more. So stick around for all of that and chime in our live chat.
Yes, we like hearing from you guys. It's super fun, and you always have fun things to say.
Oh, yes. Welcome back. Thank you. Glad to be back.
Glad to be back.
All right. Let's get into things we're excited about. I was like, I don't know what that rhythm was, but something.
It's the same one you always have, honestly.
I don't know. That seemed to be... Oh, okay. I guess it's like...
It's getting back into the rhythm of this thing that we've been doing for, episode 200 sometime this year, y'all. Is happening.
Love it.
Is happening. What are we doing?
It's soon. No. Soon. All right. So first bit of news. For most of you, if you are on the West Coast or making the anime pilgrimage, Anime Expo is coming up. It's coming up fast. And hotel block and general registration open tomorrow, Tuesday, January 20th at 12. So registration is tomorrow, Tuesday, January 20th at 12 p.m. Pacific. Hotel blocks, you get an hour break. They start at 1 p.m. And the 4-day pass goes for $155, drops down to individual prices per days. So you can go check those out, but that's the main one if you want to come for the whole time, which generally if you're going and coming that far, I'd recommend. Though, I wonder if they have it online of a weekend pass. That'd be nice, but I don't see that. So maybe go check their website.
I think they generally do 4 days and then 1 days and then child and then the Uber fan passes.
Yeah.
Which mega fan? There's a term for them and I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But
and
$150 for 4 days of convention is not that
bad. $155.
Yes. I've paid more for less in terms of cons.
So this will be again at the Los Angeles Convention Center. It'll be July 2nd through the 5th. We get our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday again. Mm-hmm. There was that 1 year that was weird. We went into Monday
because July 4th was on a Monday, and it was just
so odd.
What are we doing? Our best.
So this one, so the other thing, big thing to note, you need to have your general registration done before the hotel block, because you will be showing or entering your ShowClicks confirmation number. So ShowClicks is the site they use to register. So just make sure you have all that. And you can check for more details on the AX website about hotel booking and your ticket. But the reminder is it's tomorrow.
And I did see a post from AX earlier today reminding people that ShowClicks is the only ticket vendor they use, and to not perform or accept or anything ticket sales from third parties, other people, scalpers, anyone who's working outside of that ShowClicks framework, because AX can't track those, isn't responsible for those, and people can be jerks sometimes. So definitely make sure to do it through the AX website, through ShowClicks, through the proper channels, so you don't get scammed.
And don't worry, we will be talking more about AX and AX prep all the way leading up to it, as well as coverage. And in the meanwhile, we do have some fun Anime Expo playlists with here, as well as one we have worked with, our Comics Beat. I was like, it's not really a sister station, but a partner we work with often. Go check out Comics Beat as well as here on Fanversation for more AX coverage. So let's get into some more news.
Yay!
All right. So coming up I think we're not going back and forth, right?
No.
Okay.
Not today. We're doing it in chunks. For those going, are you going to do all the news since December? No, we're only doing the news from the past week or so, because you go back much further and a lot of the things that have been announced have already come to pass. So,
also we don't necessarily get everything on there, but we often post an information. Go check out NTATNB over on Twitter and Blue Sky. Or we post announcements, or we've done live tweets there at conventions. So it's a good one to follow, which also make sure you are subscribed here on Fanversation since you're already here.
Hit the bell, all that fun stuff. Now that we're back, definitely hit the bell.
Yes. Next bit of news of anime coming out soon, April. So it's one of those, it sounds so far away. It's going to come by really quick.
It's going to come barreling down the line. We are already technically in the latter half of January. What happened?
Exactly. You blink. And so next up of a new anime coming your way from High Dive, Petals of Reincarnation. This is going to be a new anime. There has been new key visual and a preview released, a video released. Just see if there we go. Hold on. Okay, we'll be broadcasting on Tokyo MX and BS Nippon in April, and then new cast members. Blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. Okay.
And I assume if High Dive has sent the email that it will be on High Dive.
Yes. So the preview has 5 new cast members shown on that, as well as the ending themes have been released. And newly released key visuals feature the main members of the Forest of the Greats, which just does sound cool.
It does.
And organization of returners who seek world peace. All
right.
And just see if there's more information. Scrolling down, broadcast information. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yes. Premiering in April, Tokyo, but including on High Dive in the US, Canada, UK, and Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. So, so it looks, I'm not totally sure if necessarily simulcast, but if it's broadcasting at the same time, I'm assuming pretty darn close.
Yeah.
So that is very cool. And so we'll share images for that as well as the trailer.
Yeah.
So again, mark your calendars for April for Petals of Reincarnation. And yeah, looks like it's going to be a fun, exciting visuals. I will share.
Everyone looking at the visuals like, woo! And I'm like, this is why we talk about our social medias and tell you guys to check them out, because that's where things like this go.
Yes. All right. And next up from High Dive, they are going to be simulcasting Oshinoko Season 3. Yes. And it does say January. So I'm like, I assume now or probably we're almost at the end of January. And Yeah,
I'm not sure if Oshinoko has started back up again for the season. Lots of things
this
have
is
already
January.
started up or started up again for the season, so it
Mhm.
wouldn't surprise me. But regardless, if you've been watching Oshinoko on High Dive, you can continue to watch it on High Dive.
Mhm. And this will be season 3. So we will also share
Mhm.
that poster over on.
The social
There we go.
medias.
Yay!
Yay!
Ooh, all kinds of yeah. We back. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that was it for my
Yep.
news.
Yep. All
Katie.
right. Swapping over to manga, Tokyo Pop announces an omnibus manga for A Gentle Noble's Vacation Recommendation. That is the title. The new edition combines volumes 1 through 3 of the acclaimed fantasy series about a nobleman's journey through multiple fantasy worlds arriving this spring. That just sounds fun. Are we touring fantasy worlds and chilling? Because I'm here for it.
Yes.
And it has an anime adaptation available on Crunchyroll. That's also something that's dropping this season. The title
Mhm.
offers a fun twist on the popular isekai genre, where instead of traveling from a modern setting to a fantasy world, the protagonist journeys from one fantasy world to another. An unexpected and imaginative story featuring rich fantasy settings that will delight manga and light novel fans. The first in a forthcoming array of new omnibus print editions of popular series published by Tokyo Pop will be released throughout 2026. So, do we have? Yes, the date for this one is going to be March 31st. So, if you're interested, if you want to keep an eye on it, if you want to place a pre order, head to tokyopop.com and take advantage of that. They have so much
Nice.
fun stuff up there. They have
Oh yeah.
so much fun stuff up there. Speaking of things on Crunchyroll, Crunchyroll generally, we brought this up before. They'll talk about here's a release, here's a release. They'll let us know as they happen. And then every month they'll send us a roundup of, hey, remember when you talked about this thing? It's happening this month. So this is January's. Quick reminder for the releases that we have happening on January 13th. So these are already available. We have Assassination Classroom, the complete series limited edition on Blu ray, which is a Crunchyroll store exclusive. We have Blue Lock Season 2 on Blu ray and Headhunted to Another World from Salaryman to Big Four, the complete season on Blu ray. And coming up on January 27th, we have One Piece Season 14 Voyage 8, episodes 977 to 988 on a Blu ray DVD combo. So that is at the Crunchyroll store. Those are available or coming available very soon. And continuing on with Blu ray releases from Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll brings One Piece Season 14 Voyage 9 and Shangri La Frontier Season 2 on Blu ray, and Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom on 4K UHD in April. So that was the roundup of things that are coming available now. This is what's going to happen in the future. Mark your calendar, set your pre orders, etc. So we have One Piece Season 14 Volume 9 coming down the line, which, yes, April 7th. And this Blu ray and DVD set includes episode 1000, the big one. So definitely set your pre orders for that. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Gundam Seed, Crunchyroll will be bringing Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Freedom on 4K Ultra HD on April 14th, which will be packaged in a vibrant steelbook. Steelbooks are so pretty, you guys. They just are. I have a few, they're great. Lastly, available on April 21st, the Season 2 Blu ray of Shangri La Frontier will have fans excited to dive back into the immersive VR world, all alongside all 26 episodes of this season, and they will include all of the Shangri-La Frontier mini episodes. So yeah, these are beautiful. These look like fun. So again, if you are interested in any of these, if you want to pre-order any of these, and One Piece fans, we know you want a physical copy of that episode. So you can then wear the DVD out and then get another one and wear that one out too. We know how this goes. You love something, you watch it a few times. Head to the Crunchyroll store, place your pre-orders, do the thing, obtain the stuff.
All right.
That's all the news I have.
Yay!
Yay!
All right, moving on. So now, which some of you might be more excited for, what you came here for, we have finales for a couple shows, season finales.
Yeah.
Because
We are doing. Do we want to flip our shot and Chaser? Because Spy Family is still a little shot, and Gotchi was mostly Chaser on this one.
Yes, I agree. Because Spy Family.
We are doing the final 2 episodes of the season for Spy Family. We're doing the final episode of the season for Gotchi Akata, and then at the end of the show, we'll tell you what we're doing going forward, which we've already announced, but like reminder.
Yes. I like my first note is action! Exclamation point.
Well, yeah, when last we left our heroes, it was a cliffhanger, and now it's like, well, shit hits the fan. Let's go.
Yes. And I do like how this show kind of gives you that roller coaster of, okay, cute, funny, silly, or no, cute, funny, silly, like, okay, action, you know, because I mean, yes, the bus heist had its own action, but this was just made up for the lull we kind of had recently. And I was definitely here for it and enjoyed it.
I mean, Spy Family, for the most part, is very, very good at balancing its action and its comedy, and often has them happening both at the same time. Like, yes, the bus heist was very serious, but we also had a good amount of comedy interspersed in between because it's Anya-centric, because she's so wild. Yes, it's a very serious situation dealing with some very serious stuff, but there's also a good amount of comedy going on in there just because she's there. When we pull back completely from Yor's direct involvement, from Anya's direct involvement, and we focus solely on Lloyd's spy career, it becomes a spy thriller. And that's a hell of a lot more serious. So we really haven't had the comedy to work with. And I'm fine with that. I do like when this show goes, hey, by the way, you remember that this is a show about war and politics and like spy thriller, right? Do you mind if we just lean into that until we're horizontal for a few episodes? Cool. Come along for this ride. I appreciate when they do that. I also appreciate that they don't do it often. So it hits real
you
hard.
Appreciate it more.
Do. Yeah. And I mean, like, it's a weird family shenanigans comedy. And that's the point. It's usually comedy first. So when we go, by the way, there's a whole other genre here, and we're going to explore that for a minute, it's enough of a change to make you really appreciate, like, okay, this is what's going on. This is what we're seeing. This is really intense. And then we kind of scale it back a little bit and go, all right, intensity over, continue on with your lives, back to the comedy. So I do love when they do this. And I do love that they don't do it very often or for very long. Keeps it fresh.
Yes. I enjoyed everybody's different fights we had. It's one of those rivalry ones that, you know, sadly they both didn't get to know they were fighting each other, but Yuri and Twilight getting to fight each other was fun, and glad to see that, you know, Twilight didn't totally kick his ass, but kind of, it definitely won out on that fight, but Yuri still has this determination.
Well, and the fact that I do think that it was partially his upbringing that made him incredibly hardy. So I was like, yeah, I've dislocated your jaw, whatever. You'll be down for a minute. What do you mean he's still up? What the hell?
And just having Twilight's, you know, meta understanding of this is your brother, you raised him, and no wonder he's pretty, because he kind of had an interesting slip of kind of understanding how violent she can be. I forget what it was exactly, but he's like,
was he raised by Yor's violent love and care?
Yes.
The sub and the dub had the same slip written different ways, and it was so funny. Yeah, the second to last episode, the dub was available today, so I did watch the dub. And that was fun. And that was also like, oh, that's Winston's voice. Okay. Like, oh, different.
Yes. Which, random side note, if you do happen to be new here, we've interviewed a majority of the Spy Family cast. Go check that playlist out. It's when the Spy Family Code White movie came out, so you should go watch that on our playlist.
They're lovely human beings. They're very fun.
Yes. And we have a whole playlist with voice actors. So, and in case you've been here and you forgot about that, or you haven't watched them, there you go.
To be fair, it's been a few years since Code White dropped.
Yeah, but
Doesn't feel like
still.
it, but it has been.
Hey, hashtag first world problems. You have so much content to watch, so you just haven't gotten to certain things.
You have so many good things that it's like, wait a minute, I haven't
Yes.
seen this good thing yet.
Looking over in the chat, and we got Bloody Hellsing 2012 says, welcome back, ladies. Been catching up with my anime list. Awesome. Same. Let us know what you've been watching. And Snowlar says, Spy Family is art, but inspiring, but mostly art. Yes. They have, it does have their moments of being inspiring, and they're fighting. The other one that I wrote down that was the intense one is, so I write notes because then I'm like, because then I have what were the moments that stood out to me?
Yeah.
So I have my action, Yuri and Twilight fight, the Wheeler Nightfall chase, and then Twilight joining that fight. But the next one, Nightfall punch, shit.
Yeah, the sound effects during that particular fight were something else.
Oh my
They
gosh,
found the really good Bone Crunch Foley folder, and they were like, yes, let's use this one. I do want to pop back to the chase, though, because I do find this, I find it really fun. Again, we're talking about Twilight shenanigans, but we still step back from him and go, what's the rest of the team doing? And it's all of them working together. One of them's in a disguise. The other one of them crashes a car to get people's attention and try to single out who the agent is in the crowd. Like, there's all of these different pieces that go together, and it's pretty, that's high level, I would say. This is the sort of thing where I would not be thinking about this, but they're like, yeah, it's the one person who's not tracking the accident. They're tracking other things. So it was a very interesting, very fun game of cat and mouse.
Looking back over in the chat, side note, Bloody Hellsing says, been watching my ass for one final thing. Love Scarlet. Oh my gosh, love that show. Agreed, 100%. Everybody should watch it. It's so fun.
It's on my list. I haven't gotten to it yet. Look, we've been watching Stranger Things.
Yeah. Okay.
We've gotten through so much Stranger Things, and we're still not done. So.
And ads, and finally getting to watch Hunter x Hunter. All right. I have not watched that one yet, but that's also one that's like periphery.
Godspeed, Spider-Man. That's a long one.
Yeah. So the chasing, I liked that kind of espionage aspect, and it's Nightfall. Oh, I could you had sunglasses I could see through, so I could watch your eyes, and you watched in the window reflection. Well thought out.
It's the tiniest little details. Yeah.
And that just makes that more exciting of that level, and just how they tried to corner him. And I appreciated that the kind of stakes seemed higher and more dangerous with Wheeler, that it's he's dangerous.
Yeah.
This guy has a different mode, and we even kind of get that commentary as Twilight's thinking about it, that has been, family man made him softer. Is he not as ruthless? And it's no, Wheeler's just a different kind of ruthless.
Twilight was unconscious for the, I don't trust anyone, I don't care about him, I don't anything, and that's what makes me strong. And Daybreak going, you're a fucking idiot. You're stupid, sir. That is the opposite of things.
Yeah. Which I kind of loved her confession, and I find Nightfall's crush obsession with Lloyd to be generally annoying, but this was cute when she has the, oh no, did he hear it, and is getting kind of embarrassed. That was actually kind of cute and funny, because it was more internal and less external, though all of them are kind of internal dialogue, but somehow about this it seemed more sweet.
I also loved her getting carried out and just being like, no, it's fine, I can walk, and just getting the internal monologue pasted across the entire background, and it's just screaming. Like, I did love that. I put her crush on Twilight at about the same level that I put Yuri's sister complex, which is, it's funny sometimes, but I mostly just want you to stop.
Yes.
But also seeing different sides of the both of them during this episode. Because we always see Yuri and it's like, all right, he's a joke. All right, he's a joke. And then we see him be competent during the bus incident. And then he's a joke. And then here it's, Oh, no, he's unholy. Like,
Mhm.
he's kind of a joke sometimes, but that's just because he's a weirdo and not because he's not good at his job,
Yeah.
because he is.
I was just thinking about it too of, you're mentioning Nightfall being on Twilight's shoulders, and she says, I'm being carried like a princess. And I'm like, wait, sweetie,
That's
why do
not a
you think
princess carry, that's a fireman's carry.
unless you're like kidnapped princess, I guess, but maybe that's her thing, which, hey, to each their own, no king shame here. But it had the moment of, wait a minute, that's not, that'd be more this in front of you, but not.
Yeah,
But hey, if she likes it, I'm glad she was excited. It was cute.
like, no, that's the princess carry specifically is the like it both arms in
Ooh.
front of you. The fireman's carry is what Lloyd was doing.
Mhm.
That's over the
Yeah.
shoulder and you go. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if that's a fireman's carry or soldier's carry. Might be a soldier's. Fireman might be more.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I
to
also get the
remember.
visual of
And
like over one shoulder, but I also feel that's generally in the kidnapping as well. Like
Yeah.
the villain kidnapped the princess. But anyway,
regardless, not a princess carry.
Not a
She
princess.
was just happy to be being carried at all.
Yes. I like this one. Norlar says, remember, folks, if she's crazy, then she's helpful, still crazy, but helpful. Yes.
Oh yeah. Again,
yeah.
we
she's
talk
also
about.
amazing at her job. That's the other
Oh
thing.
yeah.
She's handling it, and I appreciated her. Hey, I can't rely on Twilight for this right now. Oh, should we make contact with him? No, I got to handle my own shit and handle this now so he can do his own work, which I'm like,
Yeah. And we talk about the show having two different genres and that it lives mostly in the comedy side. So we spend a lot of time with Twilight and Yor, and we get to see them be very competent at their chosen professions. But that means that Nightfall and Yuri tend to be more in the comedic side because of their real heckin' weird foibles or their
yes.
proposed romantic entanglements, I suppose. Ew. Yuri, stop it. That's what really comes out when we're dealing with the comedy genre. But when we go to the spy thriller genre, all of that gets pushed to the back burner. It becomes character motivation, but we're not sitting here going, haha, her crush on him is funny. We're going, that's what's keeping her going, and it's kicking Wheeler's ass.
Yep.
So that's it gets you a character who can survive both genres, I suppose.
Also, shout out to the show for showing off that visual, the concept like human beings are stronger than we know, like in cases of an extreme emergency of your brain goes, hey, let's not do this. It's going to hurt us. But that's the cases of people being able to lift up a car and let somebody out from under it because they got stuck and or other crazy things. So I thought that was a cute visual too of like, showing the wall.
It's like, look, it's going to cause problems, but you can do it. And it's just like, yeah, her meter is broken. Like, it's not the only thing, but all right.
I did like the handler pretty much like, girl, rest, please. Like
handler dressing up as a nurse because she wanted to. It's like, the uniform's cute. Also, I'm covering for you two because neither of you can functionally move right now. What the hell?
Did appreciate that. I loved her being there.
I love Twilight coming home and going, okay, we need to sort out what happened. I'm sorry that I worked this late. I'm sorry that I've caused a and she's just like, no, I was that was on me. Here's the situation. It was girl talk, and just him continually winding up on the floor. It was like, yeah, you gird your loins for something, you get ready, you're like, all right, I got one more thing. We got stubbornness that's keeping me upright, and then, oh, I don't have to deal with this problem. Oh no, there it goes. Thunk.
Yeah, I thought that was adorable. I also like that Yor owned it, and she's and goes, you know what, that was my bad, and shouldn't have listened to the girl chit chat. But I like that. Yeah, I said your home life resolved, and oh my goodness, we needed our dose of cuteness, so we have Bond and Anya talking about the zoo animals and brushing the hair, and Bond is trying to be.
Bond trying to be the giraffe was so funny.
So cute. And if you've ever had a fluffy dog, it was very entertaining too.
At least he didn't try to destroy the lion stuffed animal.
No, this is true. Mhm,
He's learned that lesson. It's like he
mhm.
can deal with his jealousy at least that much.
Yes.
And I appreciate that the whole family's like, yeah, he's just a smart dog.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Trying to
Anya,
make him a
yeah.
giraffe and like, oh no, that looks really bad.
The alpaca.
It's like the if you ever see a dog or a cat with just the most awkward haircut, someone tried to do a
Mhm,
lion cut
mhm,
and failed.
mhm.
Someone tried to they're always really funny in that,
Yep.
"Oh, sweetie," sort of way.
Yeah, there are ones that you're like, good thing. I hope they don't feel embarrassment because, man, they, yeah. So yeah, I love that. And the other moment, which was so adorable, and I really do hope it was Lloyd going, maybe I do really like this, is when he got to see all of them kind of napping in the hallway or in the room, and
Mhm,
he's in the hallway watching them. I'm
mhm.
gonna take that pause of him going, maybe I do like this, and
Yeah,
he savored it. Yeah.
yeah. He again, he missed the conversation about, "I don't trust anyone. I don't like anyone.
Mhm.
I don't," and then, "No, that makes you weak, you idiot."
Mhm.
Because I think he's
Mhm.
holding himself to that standard of, "No, I need to be perfect. I need to be disconnected. I need to be," and,
Yes.
like, that makes you less
Mhm.
effective.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's
this it was a very cute way to end the season, and again, just a
yes.
lot of that that we needed after going full spy thriller for 3.5
Yes.
episodes.
Yep. But it was a nice little bow on the end. It was cute, and it's the all right. We shall await the next installment. Were there any further
Yeah.
final thoughts you had on the end? I feel that was everything that.
Was a heck of a season.
Yeah.
We got Twilight's backstory, we got the bus
Yes. Finally.
incident, we got
Yes.
yeah. It's like, okay.
Mhm. It was a good season. I'd say.
We
Yeah,
got
it was a
we
solid
got
one.
Damien's mom who
Yes. I want
seems
more with that.
unstable.
I want
Yeah.
more with her, and I want her and Yor to hang out.
I think
So
just Anya being next to her and hearing her
yes,
ping-ponging between, "I
yes.
love you, I'm so worried about you, I hate you, I wish you weren't here." It's just like one of the
Hmm.
biggest surprises of the season right there. What the hecky?
Hmm. Also want more Becky and I think it's Martha. Martha, the assistant
Yes.
lady. I want
Yes,
them too. I
her
want those
butler.
hangouts. They're very entertaining.
They're so good.
It's so good, and I think she's a good influence on Anya too,
And on Becky.
and Becky. Yeah.
Becky, I think, takes after what we've seen of her dad. I think she takes after her dad a lot. So Martha being kind
Hmm.
of a calming influence on the both of them
Hmm.
is a very
Hmm.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah.
Spy Family. See you next season. I assume there will
Yes.
be a next season. I'd be
I
surprised if there
assume so.
weren't.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I assume
I
there'd
I
be more.
know we have the manga for it. It's just a matter of, is it greenlit? And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way it's not greenlit. It's so
Hmm.
popular.
Yep. If you have any other final thoughts on it, leave a comment down below. And now our other one, which yes, not quite as like Big Bang fireworks, but we did get a lot of shenanigans and entertainment, and this one had the comedy. Uh,
I'm so glad that the dub for this dropped. I want to say like yesterday. So, because I really have enjoyed the Gachiakta dub, and the fact that the
mhm,
back half of the season has not been simuldubbed was kind of making me crazy while we were covering
mm,
it because I really loved
mhm.
the dub. So it was nice to be able to see this dubbed. It was nice to just like, oh yeah, these voices, I love that. Oh, is that what that guy sounded like? Huh. I
Which
enjoy it. It's quality.
yes, quick shout out to also check out on this channel. We have an interview with Injin, the English voice actors of Injin and Rudo too.
Hmm.
All the things. We're reminding you about those things. If you didn't
Yeah,
watch them the
yeah.
last time we told you.
We talk to people. It's fun.
Yes. All right. I going through semi chronologically because that's how I write my notes down.
Yeah.
I did like our Rudo and Zonka kind of
Hmm.
bonding and talking to each other and hey, go out talk with Remlin because yes, we
Yeah.
know Rudo has not had very successful or good opportunities to socialize with other people, so obviously he's a little rusty.
I mean,
And
when would he have ever had them on the sphere?
exactly,
He just
because
kinda
everybody's
gets
really
kicked
shitty
around a
up there.
lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So definitely gotta love Zonka bringing that ego down a bit too and connecting as well.
Yeah. And I appreciate that they make the point that, hey, you need to practice this. You're not going to be perfect at it. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Because,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, soft skills are like physical skills. You do have
Mm-hmm.
to practice. Some people have a knack for them, some people have to work really hard at them. Just depends. But
Mm-hmm.
you do have to practice. You will not be perfect. And that's fine. And also, I think this goes back to, again, last episode, Engine and Zonka had that conversation about, hey, you wanted me to train him. Do you want me to train him in that stuff too? And I think that that's what this is Engine also trusting Zonka with, hey, he's kind of feral. Can you also cover the soft skills thing? And Zonka's good at that.
Yes. I just laughed at Farrell because semi jumping
he's
ahead.
feral.
The candy. Oh.
I think this is one of those things where it's like someone needs to just keep sugar around and parcel it out to him in little bits so he stops losing his mind over it.
Yes.
But I get the feeling that this is going to be one of those wells that we go back to for comedy whenever we need it.
Yeah. So that one is over in Whole Town, and I wrote Candy Crazy, which that was very funny. So yes, we get our kids field trip, and also shout out to Corvus doing the smart leadership thing of all kids of, hey, they'll be fine. Ruda, you're the oldest, so you should be in charge.
You're the adult. And he just, I will protect them. Like, God bless. Just, you are such a shonen protagonist. Don't always act like it, but you are.
Yeah.
And it's adorable. It really is.
And it was one of those adorable and effective, because then he's not there when, which semi jumping ahead, but because it's connected, we get our, where did they go? This people showing, the Hellguard. There we go. Getting them show up. Our Kuoka Nijuku. This first squad captain.
This was who Zonka was trying to be a part of initially, was the Hellguard. I think it might have been a different squad, just given the, I don't know, color theme. Could be wrong about that, but this was the group that Zonka was trying to join, was born to join, and then did not.
Yeah. So conveniently, he's not there, and they, of course, just want to ask him some questions.
Yeah. It's, hey, so you didn't fill out the paperwork. You haven't done the protocols correctly. Do we need to get involved? And Corvus is just like, we both know you're not here for this. We both know you don't care. Like, I appreciate him getting straight to it.
Yes.
Just like, we're taking the spherite. The hell you are.
Yep.
Like, good luck, kids. He's ours.
And the other thing of watching out, I did Engine and
Bro
watching out. I like this. No, Laura says, I crack up at Engine and Bro Santa watching over Rudo, and the kids like, are they okay? And what if their target's in town? So it's like, I appreciate that they get the weird, creepy pedo kidnapper, but then they all fight back, or Rudo goes off.
Rudo
I love it. You don't smell like candy.
Like, you smell wrong. You don't smell like sugar. I did appreciate Engine and Bro chaperoning from a distance. The whole, just in case. And they don't need to know that we're here. Yeah. We're just chilling and making sure that nobody does anything stupid. The whole, he looks like, it's like, are you sure we're not luring out raiders? And like, anyone who goes like, yeah, he's bait, but you'd have to be stupid to go after something labeled bait. And then turning around like, oh, we found stupid.
Yep. Also, we have Fu/He following along.
This poor kid. He is just, I feel like this is one of those things where if the cleaners had picked him up first, he'd be doing a lot better. But because the raiders got to him first, and the raiders don't care.
Nope.
He's got some problems. He's got some problems. My question is whether he, Hii, is
Mm-hmm.
actually alive, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
actually talking, whether
Mm-hmm.
it
Mm-hmm.
is it wouldn't be his instrument because his eyes didn't go, but
Mm.
whether it's all like in Fu's head.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I don't know.
100%.
Could
That's
be either.
my. I agree. 100.
Yeah.
I want to know: is it related to his instrument? Is his own like a psychosis something? Like, is it his own way of adapting? Is it some? Yeah, just where are they going with it? Because I feel this show we could go any which direction. Maybe this is some. Maybe it's a skill that started some other way and morphed and changed. Because it could be anything with this show.
Yeah. I mean, he's just desperate for someone to give him orders. Like, don't think
Yeah.
he really knows how to think for himself or was never
No.
encouraged to
Yeah.
do so.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
my theory is that he is not actually alive speaking to him, etc. That's the placeholder for someone to give me orders. Like
I think
even when
so
he's alone, he
too.
still can't do it himself. So, his little doll is the one giving him orders. It's like, okay. It's like, no, this is what you want to do. You are just telling it to yourself via something else. That's my theory. I'm probably wrong, but that's all right. We have fun here, and the rules of this
Yeah.
world are still kind of wild to me.
I'm going to go with it's not a conscious entity interacting with him. I want to say it is something with himself, but the level of awareness of how this happened, like, is this
Yeah.
more like an invisible friend, and it's just he's almost forgotten that it's that, or is it just something has snapped and it's created it? Who knows? We don't know.
I mean,
No
this is also a
spoilers.
world where you care enough for an item, you give it a soul.
Exactly. That
So
too. Maybe he made it because he cared so much for it. I don't. It's all good questions.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm looking forward to seeing more, and I
Yeah.
appreciate that he's kind of glommed onto Engine like a duck. Just maybe
Yeah.
I can get him to give me orders. He's really cool. And I'm like, I think giving orders to this kid would just be anathema for Engine. I think it would make his skin crawl.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, 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 no. I didn't. Nope.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Then we get back to Canvas Town and the Spellcaster mural, which I also then looked up how far that was. So it's about 37 miles that they walked.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of curious, so how far is that? And then that's really far. But then it's back to their world building. We have to be able to walk far, and we often go far. And it was just kind of something small, but after recently traveling and walking a lot, it wasn't interesting. Like 37 miles, how long would that take you? A lot.
Well, and Remlin just, you drove, didn't you? And then Engine and them showing up and you drove too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love this. No, I'm sure that Engine and Bro did not drive, but I'm sure that your guy did. Absolutely.
Yeah, oh, the other guy. Yeah. Enjoyed that thoroughly.
Someone's got to take the car back, and girl, it wasn't you. Yeah.
What did you think of the Watchmen logo is on the mural, and we get to hear about the Undertaker, as well as the name that's connected to it is Rudo's last name. Da da da.
I kind of laughed. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
First of all, because if you know anything about wrestling and you hear the name The Undertaker, it conjures a very specific image.
Yeah.
And thanks to Super Eye Patch Wolf videos, I know more about wrestling than I used to. So it conjures a very specific image. So it's like The Undertaker. And I'm like, yes, that guy. Wait a minute.
Different.
I did like the detail that there have been, I think it was 5 generations
I think so. Yes.
spellcasters. Like, okay, so that kind of gives you
Yes.
a vague timeline of at least how long Canvas Town has been like this. Because we also know that there's missing intervening years between how the sphere split off from the ground, how things happened there, because that's part of what the Hellguard wants Rudo for. Oh no, that's my last name. My first thought was the one you were born with, or did you get that from Regtel? Like, probably the one he was born with, which for me, because he knew his parents, he knew his dad at least, and he did not like his dad for reasons. But that for me just means Oh yeah, Dad's still alive down here somewhere. Dad got thrown
Ah.
off the side. Dad might have had a
Mm.
Guardian series item with him,
Mhm,
which means
mhm.
he would survive going over the barrier. So,
Hmm.
Dad's probably alive down here somewhere. That to me, that's just one more piece. He's
Huh.
related. He got thrown off. Might have had an item on him.
Mhm.
He's probably down here somewhere,
It was
looking
like
around.
Shorebrit or something like that. It was kind of a
Yeah,
weird.
sure, Brecht, or sure, yeah,
Yeah. I wrote it down and wrote like SH to be like shh to remember
yeah.
that sound. Yeah, maybe the dad had some kind of Watchman logo item on him or something. We know there's more than what we've been shown of other items in the series. Because also, it's interesting with the translation like series. Is this mean it's a set amount or, could anything fall into that? Could new items get made? We don't know. It's a good question.
I mean, that's what Father of All Monsters was trying to
Yes,
do.
typhon, typhoid, yeah,
Typhon.
yeah,
Took
like
me a
that
minute.
guy.
Like, it's been a minute since I played Hades. Let me live.
Yeah,
Him.
me too. And I'm like, I can look back.
Like, hang on, we're trying.
Yes.
But yeah. So I wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
surprised if there was more than just the 3 pieces we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Dad was still somewhere kicking around on the ground because why not?
Yeah.
The other
Very
thing I'm
possible.
interested to see, just in general,
Hmm.
don't know where the new season will pick up because we did get a confirmation for season 2 is in production.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
hell yeah. The other thing I'll be interested to see, we know that Canvas Town has a barrier that if people are coming in to make trouble, they
Yes.
can't come in.
Yeah.
And who was talking about, I'll just meet with them at their destination,
Mm-hmm.
which
Mm-hmm.
is Canvas Town, which you can't get in if you're looking to cause trouble. What's the over under on him getting in? Because he's not
That's a good question.
looking to cause trouble.
No, this is true. Because we see him. Don't we get see him by the barrier? Like I'll see them later.
I don't remember.
Maybe
I
not.
don't think we see him once we leave.
We're
Hometown.
reminded of the barrier. So yeah, I kind of wonder since his intention to our understanding so far isn't necessarily a bad one. Like so we shall see. I like that.
Out.
That's interesting.
And I loved the mural, honestly.
I can't wait to see him go one-on-one with the Undertaker. The wrestler would be hilarious. Sorry, what were you saying, Katie?
I mean, whether or not we pick up there, we don't know where season 2 is going to pick up.
True. How much later? Of a gap.
I loved the mural. I thought it was great.
Yes, it was a cool way to document time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love this show. The show is ridiculous. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
Great music, great color, great design, just real good time.
I like shows that have been refreshing where they do something different and I'm like, wait, I can see your Don to Don shirt over there. Similarly, I feel Gotchiatica is a show that just kind of keeps you guessing in terms of anything is possible. I'm never, everything that happens, you go, okay, yeah, that could happen in this world. I buy it and it works. But there's constantly things of, what happened? You did what? They did what? But that keeps it exciting.
How many times have I sat here and demanded to know what the rules of this world were?
Yes.
And we're still learning them. Like, this is a wild show. It's a very good time.
And I just feel they are still consistent and it's just continuing to build and just how gritty and grimy it is just so exciting and for how dirty it is, it's very refreshing.
Yeah. Well, it's new, but it's new positive.
Yeah.
Like it's fun. It has a very good sense of identity.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not always easy to come by. But this has been very fun.
Oh yeah. Let us know your thoughts on the season of how it's been going. Leave a comment down below. All right. And then that will take us to
And then for those of you going, wait, I don't remember, what are we doing next week? We're doing Freerun and we are doing Trigun Stargaze. We will be doing 2 episodes of each until we are fully caught up. which I think will be pretty much immediately for Freerun. And
Mhm.
then I think we'll have a couple weeks of 2 episodes for Stargaze before we're caught up. And a reminder that I have heard, yet to see a source, but I've been told that this season of Freerun is only 10 episodes long. So
Ooh.
it's a short one.
Mhm.
And I assume that Stargaze is probably going to keep to the, I think Stampede had about 13 episodes. So I would be surprised
That
if
sounds
Stargaze
about
has
right.
more than that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to have a couple short ones. We're going to be covering them simultaneously, but you have plenty of time to catch up.
Mhm.
I mean, if you didn't watch any of season 1 of Freerun, it's 26 episodes, was it? It was long. It was a nice solid season.
We started doing more episodes at a time as we went on, which worked better for coverage in terms of getting to meat of moments. So yes. Also, as you get ready for that, you can go check out our interview with Yasuhiro Naito, which is here on this Fanversation channel, so you can see what he had to say about Trigun in general and what to expect for the new season and more. So go check that out.
Like we said, we talk to people. It's a good time.
Yes. It's one of those reminding on the specifics. So I was like, oh, wait, we've talked to them. And we've talked to them. So yes, you should be subscribed and notification bell.
Yeah.
We talk to all kinds of cool people on this channel.
We do indeed.
And then that leads us to cool recommendations of stuff you should check out, which we've given you many recommendations on short form stuff, but other things to watch in terms of movie shows that I'm like, oh, let's see how much I remember from over the break. Oh, I finally saw the Looney Tunes The Day the Earth Blew Up.
Yeah.
So now I can appreciate something that you were very excited about, because I immediately was like, this is what she was like, this is great. And I need other people to know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. The thing that has been living in my head since October before last.
Yeah.
When we saw it at AIFF, my brain was like, yes, the joke. And now you know the joke.
And I would know why you're so excited about it, which makes sense. Yeah. I love that. I watched that on the plane, and I appreciated that, but I would say as a whole, it was a little more zany than my normal cup of tea, would be my honest opinion on it.
Yeah, it's Looney Tunes.
Yeah. But I think I generally like when it's more the ensemble versus just these two.
Fair.
So I feel that was more where I was like,
yeah. The filmmakers did make the point that these two were the only pair that didn't have an antagonistic relationship.
Touche.
Think about your normal Looney Tunes pairs and go, all right, usually one of them is trying to eat the other, or they just really don't get along.
And it was creative what they did with it, but definitely know it is on the zany, silly side of things. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's just maybe, sometimes like you need to be in that mood for that too.
Fair.
So there's that. I caught up on Star Trek Strange New World season 3. I love that show. It's just so good. I was like, no, I have a Star Trek. Oh, no, I have the other one. I haven't watched this yet, but I want to watch. I have this one because I had it nearby. Starfleet Academy. I haven't watched that yet, but it was fun walking around with my Star Trek bag. But yes, Strange New Worlds. If you have never watched a single episode of Star Trek in your life, you could start with Strange New Worlds. They reference other people, which is really kind of fun, and that's where you get those undertones of interesting levels. But you could still go in and not know anything. It's very good. And new season was very entertaining. They did play with that show. It's more the hopeful Star Trek of what it originally was, but with like the modern technology and like quality of today.
Yeah.
So love it. And what else was I watching? I feel like there's another movie. I'm still trying to finish up The Resident. I have like 1 or 2 episodes left to go. That's like that Shonda Rhimes murder mystery show. Overall, I really like it. Like that's also in that level of playful.
Yeah.
And really enjoying it though, and it's entertaining. We'll see how it wraps up. No spoilers, please. Not like anybody's seen like no spoilers. And I mainly was watching a lot of Campfire Cooking in Another World. Love that show. That's also adorable.
It's such a fun show. I'm sitting here going, season 3 when?
Yes. I like that one a lot.
It's a good time.
I feel there's something else I watched, but that's probably it for now. Until I'm going to be like, oh yeah, that. So what about you, Katie?
Oh boy. Yeah, lots of things over the break, and it's like, what did I watch? I've done a lot of reading. I read The Last Unicorn, which is very fun, real good book. I think I watched the movie when I was a kid forever ago. Didn't remember as much of it, but read the book. Read Sorceress Comes to Call from T. Kingfisher. Love stuff by T. Kingfisher, like A plus. She's so good. Have been reading, still working on Sherlock stories, and also have been reading at the same time Camp Damascus and Bury Your
Oh.
Gaze, both by Chuck Tingle. So you can see I'm about halfway through Camp Damascus. Really enjoying it. Chuck Tingle has a very fun, very engrossing, very gross way of doing horror, and it's a really good time. I've read so much Grady Hendrix that occasionally I feel like, oh, I expect it to play out like Grady Hendrix plays things. And he doesn't play it like Grady Hendrix. And honestly, that's a good thing. He does his own thing, and that's fun. Geez. Like I said, we've been watching Stranger Things.
Because you started at the beginning to catch
yes.
up, right?
Yes, because I hadn't watched any.
Okay.
So we are an episode away from finishing season 4. And occasionally we have to watch episodes in chunks because why are episodes 2.5 hours long now? What the hell is this? So it's not the fastest going, but it is going. And I am enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious on your thoughts as you get to the end, because watching a show with like no gaps in between, I think is a different experience versus having to wait for seasons. And then how much have you noticed how people age or changes like that? Because when you watch a show like High School Musical, I had that. Watching that as a marathon, you're like, wow, I noticed the changes with our actors. Which, hey, not a fault to them. It's just time.
That's making a live action show. Yeah. And I know that part of season 5's production was during COVID, so they had to write in a time skip because laws of physics occurred. Just things like that. But so far, I am very much enjoying it. We are doing a, sit down and pay attention watch, but we will also discuss, make jokes, etc. So it's not like a very serious watch, which is about how I like to do things, right in the middle there. It's a good time. Saw When Harry Met Sally for the first time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's a good thing. I hadn't watched it before. Yeah, that one.
Classic.
And mostly just, continuing on YouTube videos. I think a new season of Next Level Chef is starting soon, which, yay! I'm sure there's other things my brain's not handing them to me. I have started on some of the winter season anime. Sentenced to Be a Hero is really, really, really good, you guys. Really good. We are only 2 episodes in, and it's amazing.
Where, like, it's prisoners and they have to be heroes? Okay, I've heard some good things, so that's on my list. Okay, cool.
It is a dark fantasy.
Got it. Yeah.
And they had like an hour-long first episode. And it's like, okay, they're not going to keep up this animation quality because this was basically a feature film. But the second episode
I saw said,
yeah. Second episode still looks really nice. And the world building that they do, I was getting really big just in terms of the problems they're facing.
Okay.
Like Demonic Plague Princess Mononoke were the vibes I was getting of like, that is a normal creature. That is not a normal creature any longer.
Yes.
And it's contagious. Cool. I hate this. I honestly really enjoyed it. They seem to be simuldubbing it. I've been watching the dub. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
My issue with things continues to be something will show up on screen and Crunchyroll will not subtitle it. So then I have to go back, swap the language, watch it again to get the subtitles, and then go back and swap the language back and continue on. Like when a character leaves a note, and it's in like fantasy, it's like fantasy language. Okay. And it's got the hard-coded kanji subtitles under it.
Yeah.
And no English subtitles, and I'm watching the dub. I'm sitting here going, that's probably a load-bearing note. And then I back it up and I watch it, and I'm like, lo and behold, it was a load-bearing note. Yeah. Why are we like this? But also like watching the finale of Gachiakuto when Rudo does the really bad drawing and it's the subtitle is "It's Regto." They didn't subtitle that in the dub. So I'm just like, I enjoy watching dubs quite a bit. but not having subtitles for things
yeah.
like this
Oh,
is a
rude.
problem
Yeah.
and really breaks the immersion when I have to go swap languages,
Mm,
back it up, and see what I missed. Like
mhm,
it's one of
mhm,
those "come on, guys"
hmm.
sort of moments. So but that isn't the fault of the show. And the
Yeah.
show is real heckin' good.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking for a dark fantasy, so far this one has been great.
Okay. Nice. I need to add it to my list. I saw it in some other review when I found my book. So now I'm like, oh yes, I watched
Yay,
the
your book.
things.
Yeah, I
This
didn't
this
write
is our
anything
image
down.
for this year. It's like a little
Nice.
like, oh, you can't tell. Oh, there we go. Some
It's a
focus.
girl.
Like a jellyfish underwater
Yeah.
animal girl sticker I got in Japan. So there we go. I watched Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out. Very good. Speaking of murder
Yes.
mysteries, very entertaining. I like that one a lot. There are some speeches in that I'm like, I need to take notes. This is a good one to remember. Jurassic World Rebirth. I didn't hate it, but like there's a lot that was But Jonathan Bailey and his sexy glasses, yes, that was very entertaining. But I want him in his natural voice, not his weird American accent thing. Sorry, didn't like it. The Outfit, it's on Netflix. I watched it, but I'll admit I was very, very tired because this is post travel, so I did fall asleep a little bit. But overall, Outfit is great. It's a British guy working as a tailor cutter, because there's a difference between tailor and a cutter per his definition in like late 1800s Chicago, and is working with the mob. So it's interesting of things not going as he wants, and just it's very small scale in terms of space, but I like the what happens. Like it was still engaging. So it's called The Outfit, like an outfit, but then there's other stuff
But
to
then
that.
the outfit.
Yes, exactly.
Multiple definitions.
Yes. And then halfway through the summer Hikaru died. And
Nice.
liking that one. And yes, I knew it would be a slow burn. It is kind of a slow burn, but there's a lot of pieces that they put on the board really quickly, and you're just not exactly sure how they all fit together yet. But I like that because you're like, okay, we've met these people, and then we met this person. But how are they connected to them? And then what is the timeline we're looking at? So far, really liking that one. I know that one I'm a little behind, but so much content. But yeah, liking that. So let us know what you're watching. I was looking over the chat. Giga Derek says, Fate Strange Fake?
That's on my list.
Okay. Started after year, liking it. I'm 98% sure who Saber is. Nice. I did hear that this new season is a cool one.
And it's written by the person who wrote Baccano. So they really like telling stuff out of order and getting real wild. And yeah.
All right.
To my understanding, quality stuff. I'm not really a Fate person. I've just been watching the Abridged series, which is extremely inside baseball. So there's a lot of it that does this, and it's designed to do that.
Fate Stay Night and Unlimited Blade Works are really solid ones, though.
Unlimited Blade Works is the one that has an Abridged series. And I should send it to you. It's very funny, and you will probably get more out of it on account of, I assume you've consumed Unlimited Blade Works, and I have not. So I'll send that your way. It's a good time.
Please do.
But yeah, I know very little about Fate, but Fake is on my list.
All right. And then Yorio Shinden Samurai Troopers has also been fun. Sequel to one of the first anime I ever saw.
Ronin Warriors.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting. Favorite Fate show is still the cooking one.
Fair.
The
good old coffee shop AU, as it were.
Yes. So let us know what media you're checking out. I have a book, but I'll mention it later because I'm still not that far in, but I like it so far. But I kind of want to get a little more before I can be like, so this is stuff that's going on. So but yes, go to your library.
So good Earth.
And get content. It's another way to get free stuff.
Libraries
right.
are very important. You can
Mhm.
you can read their subscriptions to newspapers and academic
Mhm.
journals. And
Mhm.
if you are in school or just want to read an actual scholarly article on something that AI
Mhm.
probably hasn't messed with, usually your library will have a subscription to JSTOR or other scholarly databases that you can use. They do
Mm.
career counseling. They work with Hoopla, and there's
Mhm.
another app I can't remember. Libby.
Yeah.
Hoopla and Libby are apps that your library probably
Mhm.
works with that allow you to borrow ebooks and
Mhm.
CDs and
Mhm.
movies
Mhm.
and just all sorts of stuff. You can borrow many, many things from the library. You can read and do your work at the library. And then a lot of libraries are starting to have things like podcasting studios and maker spaces with 3D printers and
Mhm.
like a larger library in a larger city. They're starting to come equipped with a lot of more modern things that you can use to create or get work done. So it is very, very, very worth it to look up your local branch and to get a library card. All you need is a proof of address. You're rolling with your electric bill like, it me, library card? And then you fill out a form, and surprise, you have a library card, and you can start taking books and CDs and God knows what else home on the same day.
I think a lot of them have done away with late fees too,
Oh, yeah.
not to encourage you to keep it forever, but it is the don't let that be a hindrance as well, because I think some people are
Mhm.
like, "Oh no," it's like, it's okay.
And if
Uh,
you had outstanding late fees, they've probably been waived.
mhm.
It's removing that barrier from
Yeah.
people who may not otherwise be able to pay a late fee. They're
Yep.
like, "We don't care." They don't make a lot of money from late they never made a lot of money
Yep.
from late fees anyway. Libraries are government funded.
Yep.
So, get your library card. If you even just walk into the library and take a book off the shelf and look at it a
Mhm.
little bit and then put it on the cart to be reshelved, that helps them because that helps them keep track of, "Hey, people came in and did stuff. Money, please." And then also
Also,
vote in your local elections to give them money.
mhm.
Libraries are one of the only places you can still go and do things without having to pay for them out of pocket. And they're
Mhm.
very important they do very important community services as well. So, like, seriously, support your local library. It's good for you, it's
Yes.
good for them. It's good to have an education in these trying times.
Mhm.
And where better to get an education than your local library?
Yes. Alrighty, so then that brings us
Yes.
to the end. Thank you so much for tuning in to Nighttime at the Nerd Bar. We are happy to be back. Glad you're back joining us, and welcome if you're new. Don't forget to follow over on NTATMB on Twitter and Blue Sky. And Katie, where can people find you online?
You can follow me all over the social medias as well as on YouTube and Twitch at Kiaxet. That is Kiaxet.
And y'all can find me online at Carrie D Lane. That's KARIDLANE. Again, make sure to subscribe here on the YouTube channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it with your friends if they're like, oh, I want to talk about anime. This is the place. Come here and join the discussion. Fanversation is also on social media platforms too, so go check out Fanversation there. And there's a lot of other fun stuff that we do on here besides our wonderful little show. There's other ones to check out. So thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.